Go to a place where everyone. Heroin? Oh, heroin would be nice.
Trying to get heroin, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that a long, long time ago.
Fuck the heroin.
Did you
Fuck the heroin.
Did you say, give me your ass?
Yeah, whatever.
I dabbled in certain things in the 2000s, long time ago,
Right.
and I learned a lot of things in this town about the dark side from that experience.
Right.
And this is definitely an unusual town, yeah. So how long have you lived here? Did you just kind of end up in town? But one thing about the beer thing, there's a lot of AA meetings in this town.
Fuck. This is so fucked up.
Were you born in Oregon?
They fucking took my hair fucking tied.
Were you born in Oregon? Are you struggling with demons right now? You know, I think that there's a lot of portals in this part of Portland. We're right now in Felony Flats, and I know the city pretty well. I've been on drugs, got off drugs, been on the streets, got off the streets, work jobs, not work jobs, and I tell you, this city can really get somebody down when they're down themselves. I've been there. Do you have anything that makes you happy?
Here.
Beer? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of that in Portland. Anything else?
You got any beer?
Why beer? How does beer help? It must not. You just threw your pencil at the ground. Maybe it makes it worse. You're nodding in agreement. So what makes you happy other than the beer? Do you like nature? Do you like the trees? Is that why you're here in the Northwest? Because there's a lot of nature here? It's okay. Breathe. Take a deep breath. And just relax. Just let it go. 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 Bring in something happy into your mind. Just create it. Create that light from the cosmos coming into your body, pushing out that which wants to control you. Are you doing that? You're nodding your head. No, stop. Push it out. You're making faces. You're doing weird. Don't fight it. Push it out. Don't struggle. Be the person that you are, the strong person that you are. Beer's okay once in a while, but you don't really need beer. Or want to just grab someone's ass or whatever. You don't need those things.
Whatever.
I asked, are you from Portland? Are you from like this?
Yes, I'm fucking from Portland. Fuck you.
Well, so am I.
Talk to me like I'm fucking real.
There's a lot of people that moved here in the last couple of years.
I get a really fucking hairdo.
Hey, you know, I
do it.
I understand your pain, and I am homeless myself.
Uh-huh.
So I ask people, I'm just what their story is. You're from Portland and you're troubled. Here we are in outer southeast. You want beer?
Whatever. Yes, I do.
But you don't really need it. Bring in that power that you've got inside yourself.
Where's the head's going?
What's wrong?
What's wrong with you? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Well, I'll try to give you some words of encouragement. I don't know how much I can say. What's so funny? Do you have a spirit inside you? Do you want that spirit to leave?
No.
You don't want the spirit to leave? Who am I speaking to? Am I speaking to someone with a regular consciousness? What is your name? I think there's someone inside you that needs to create a dictatorship, a monarchy over your own body, and invoke your spiritual sovereignty over the archonic forces. Yeah, we all have that right.
Right.
We all have to do it ourselves. This city can bring one down. I've been there.
Oh, yeah.
This city can bring someone really down.
Right.
You got to know what you're dealing with. Evoke your spiritual sovereignty.
Alright.
Evoke your
What have you
spiritual
been doing?
sovereignty. Invoke your spiritual sovereignty over your own body. You don't have to allow things to manipulate you. There should be no foreign energies in your body telling you anything. Well, you don't have to believe anything I'm saying.
Shut up.
But you obviously sat down here for a reason. You can go anywhere else in the park that you want. And here I am telling you, you need to evoke your spiritual sovereignty and push out those forces that are enslaving you.
Whatever. Like,
What's your option? To have another beer? That's self-destruction. That's a slow suicide. Prostitution?
Where am I supposed to sleep?
Where else am I supposed to sleep? I am homeless too.
Yeah.
I moved back 3 months ago. I live in my truck.
I can sleep anywhere.
That's not the point. The point is that there are people suffering that are homeless, that have been victimized, and we've got to rise above those circumstances.
All right. What I want to do is what I want to do for right now.
Okay.
All right. Don't talk about
That's
other
your
people's
freedom.
shit.
Then do that. But know you have a freedom to choose something else. You have the freedom to do as you want.
Whatever.
Yes. Say you have the freedom to do what you want to do.
I have the freedom to do what I fucking want to do, but I can't.
Why not? Because something says you can't. Something inside says you can't, and that is a lying, deceiving voice that enjoys keeping people in bondage to drugs, alcohol, and this way of life.
Whatever. You don't do those anyway. He's fucking teasing me, you fucking fool.
And I'm not giving you a religious rant
Yeah,
or throwing the Bible at you. I don't have a Bible on me. But you know what? Evil is real. Evil is real. And it's here in Portland. And it's in the air. And it's why people hurt. It's why people go through what they go through. It's the energy in the air. And I think it can even possess people in this town. And people got to be strong. Otherwise, it'll keep taking and taking and taking and taking until there's nothing left to take. It's not its right to take from you. Your life, your dignity, any of that. It needs to go. Those energies need to go. They have no power. They have no dominion. All they do is deceive and lie. Who else is telling you these things? Tell me that. Tell me that in this world. Who else is having this conversation with you? Nobody. Because that's evil. That's the evil of this world. They're out for themselves. You don't have to let that hurt you. You don't have to let that... You don't have to let those things hurt you.
Why do you keep talking by?
Well, because everybody's calling because you've been hanging out here all
It's a
day.
public place.
I know, and I forgot your name.
Stop.
What's your name again?
Try to sleep.
What's your name again?
Bro.
Ruff, that's right.
Sleep.
What's your last name again?
Reese.
That's right.
That's okay. Fucking stop by.
When you walk outside the community center, you've been out here all day, and they're concerned for you.
Well, I'm not drunk.
Which I know this is typical for you. Rick, what's your date of birth again?
7:25
Brooke, what are you doing?
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Chilling.
Chilling.
I totally forgot her name, and then she took
Oh,
offense to
told you, huh?
Yeah.
Feeling good today? Feel good today? So-so? You know, Brooke,
No, I was trying to give her some words of encouragement, though. Yeah.
That'd be good.
Oh yeah, you have a laptop, everything, and a cellular phone.
Well, it doesn't mean I have anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I
I
got
give her.
nothing. I gotta sleep in the fucking bushes.
Brooke, you had a house and a car and a good life.
I know. Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah, I remember that someday.
Yeah, I don't know her, but one of the things that I was talking to her about, it's some of the things that I believe, being someone that was born here, is there's a lot of evil energy in Southeast. I think even, so when people, I also think we're seeing a rise in some strange behavior in the news from people that some people don't seem to understand. I think mental illness is crazy, is not understood by Western society, even things like schizophrenia. The historical history of Portland, with the Shanghai, with the city actually being involved in, I don't want to take you away from your job, but I'm just trying to paint you a picture. The early days of Portland, where they ran the whorehouses and they were involved in the gambling operations, they're just an overall, and even drug dealing within the Portland police in the 1970s.
What's that do with Brooke, though?
There's an overall energy of evil and greed. Some people fall through the cracks.
Explain to me the overall
I'm not
energy of evil and greed.
blaming it specifically on that, but I'm saying there's this whole kind of evil vortex of just a lot of bad spirits in this town. It comes from the alcohol addiction.
Being an alcoholic, would that be it?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably 3 o'clock, right?
He's the best I've ever seen.
I know.
Brooke's doing good, right? You're doing good today. Yeah.
All right, bro.
So was the things that I said just so off? Like you didn't want to hear where I was going with that, because it does have to do with something else you might want to hear.
No. They don't want
No,
to
no, I think you want to hear this one.
No, the more talk, they get
No.
They're gonna arrest your
Portland
ass.
is not ready to deal with the criminal element that's going to keep coming up to Portland unless it deals with the root causes, like human trafficking and things like that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not even being confrontational with you. This is not a typical cop watch. You work in a district of Southeast that's exploding with crime. Yet somebody wants to talk to you about spiritually what's going on with the city, and it's like I insulted you. It's funny. And you guys have a wonderful night. But that was a really polite engagement I try to have with you all, and you're offended by it. You're actually cracking up right now that I'm telling you our world is not very peaceful. There's a lot of hatred of the police. You think that I think that's healthy? I don't think that that's healthy. And so all that, and you're just still here. All that, and you're just still here. I tried to talk to you about the demonic possession issue. You don't want to hear it. The cops came. They could have arrested you. They didn't arrest you. You have all the freedom you want to leave, to go somewhere, to not get arrested. And yet you propositioned me for sex and even lied in front of the police and said you were going home with me. You're tormented, and people are laughing at this idea of evil spirits. Don't knock it off. Well, those police are going to come back if you hurt someone. And so I think that concludes this video. There's also an audio recording that I'll link down below. Might as well go.
Are you done recording her?
Yeah, why? Why is that?
I'm sure it was fun.
Yeah.
Making sure.
Well, the cops weren't very polite. They were pretty rude. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and leave.